mad people. Because as much as it looks easy to stand in front of a microphone and talk to people, it's actually not. So they need you guys to scream and yell and stomp and cheer and lose your minds when they walk up to the stage. So we're going to try this again. First of all, I need to thank the Boiler Room. This space. Also, Matt Lee, who ran outside somewhere, but you saw him poke his head. Matt Lee, somewhere in the ether of the outside with the bunny ears. Our video and webcast extraordinaire. He is always recording us. Oh, P.S. If you read and you don't want your poetry found anywhere on the internet or anywhere on the earth, just let us know and we will delete it. So he is the one responsible. There he is. Responsible for our video and our live feed. We are streaming live, so if you have friends and family really far away and they're like, I'm so sad I never get to see you read poetry because I live in Australia. You can say, oh, no problem. You can be part of our audience. Just log on to the jamhole.com/live. And
so this camera over here is actually feeding into the internet?
No, that one is. That one is, yeah. So we're live.
That's recording.
Yeah, that one's recording for YouTube. Hi, YouTube. That one is for a live feed. Hi, if anyone's watching. Okay. Next, I need you guys to clap extraordinarily loud for our DJ, Ben. Holding it down. And also for Rosie for very awesomely hiding amazing eggs all over the room.
Altitudinally challenged.
Oh yes, there are eggs in all locations. And also, Frankie and Brittany for making the lovely, beautiful Easter theme.
Frankie.
I mean, just Frankie for making the Easter themed cupcakes off to your right, which are free for everyone. For all. Have yourself a cupcake. All right. So, and yes, that is what I'll say for now. Just to let you know, this is an all-ages, family-friendly venue, and normally at the Boiler Room, you're not allowed to say cuss words or anything age-inappropriate. But the Boiler Room happens to be closed, so we happen to have an adult-friendly venue for the day. So, get raunchy.
Yeah!
Get raunchy. All right. We will not be strictly enforcing your language today. We have an email list. I sort of passed it around. If you didn't get on it, you can get on it. We also have a Facebook page. We have a YouTube playlist where all of these lovely videos go to every week. And we also, the mailing list is actually kalispellgetpoetry@hotmail.com. So if you want to get on the mailing list and you don't happen to be here, like maybe you're watching us live or maybe you happen to be seeing this YouTube video, it's kalispellgetpoetry@hotmail.com. And you can just email me to get on it. I already talked about Jamhole, and that's Matt's thing, and you should check it out. And blah blah. We're here every Sunday, and we're going to be here in this venue, the Boiler Room, through May. And then after that, we're going to be switching venues to somewhere I'm not sure of yet. But we're here every Sunday, 2 o'clock for a writing workshop, a performance workshop. Sign-ups at 3:30, and the open mic from 4 to 6 p.m. And I'll say more things later, but. Just to let you know, our categories for the day, can you all see this? We've got the best Jesus poem, because it is Easter, and this is Jesus holiday. But if you happen to have other beliefs other than Jesus, it can be best God poem, spiritual poem, whatever your cake, whatever you like. And then best fertility poem, because we all know what bunnies and eggs are really all about. So, best fertility poem is category number 2. Category number 3, best rabbit stew, because if you've never eaten rabbit, you probably should. It's delicious. It tastes like pot roast. So, best rabbit stew poem, and which can be interpreted widely. And then best overall Easter theme poem. We've got prizes to your right. You see the lovely Easter basket full of awesome candy, eggs, and jelly beans, and M&M beans, and all kinds of things. And that is the prize. I forget what the prizes are for which categories. Wait. The fertility poem is the peeps. We've got a lot of peeps, and there's a lot of them, so fertility, there are a lot of them, and they're all lots of babies. Peeps. The peeps is the fertility poem.
Where's Monkey?
is the overall Easter poem, that's right, because, you know, overall Easter poem, Easter basket, I mean, what goes best together. And then we've got the Jesus poem and the rabbit stew poem. Wait, oh no, the peeps are going to be for Jesus, because all the disciples. Yeah. Sorry, I screwed it up. Peeps are for Jesus. And let's see, rabbit stew fertility poem. Did you read the rabbit stew poem? Okay, so the fuzzy bunny is our rabbit stew poem, and the fertility poem is the chocolate bunny, because you know, like chocolate, sex go well together. So hey, all right. So we've got fertility poem, rabbit stew. Okay, wait, rabbit stew, fertility, Jesus / God, and best overall Easter. Okay, I figured that out. Sorry, I should have worked on that. All right, give it up for your amazing prizes. Get poetry open mic. Alright, you've heard enough of me. I'm going to find my list of poets. Oh, and I've already mentioned our exciting Easter egg hunt. Oh, we're going to have one. There are 42 eggs hidden all over this room. It's really exciting, and if you see them, you can't touch them, but once the Easter egg hunt begins, it is going to be amazing.
Fight to the death.
Yeah, it's going to be a fight to the death.
There's a $1,500 check in one of those eggs.
There is. Shut up. Alright, so we're going to get this open mic kicked up with the beautiful and talented and lovely, if I can find her bio, Rosie. She says, I am wearing bunny ears. Yay. I forgot my Easter poem, so I will try to put some bunny stew, throw some bunny stew together. So I need you guys, okay, we practiced all the clapping and it was all great, but now is when it really matters. I need you guys to give it up right now for our very first poet to the mic, Rosie!
So this is Leanne's form of torture. She knows I've never wanted to go first, and she's making me go first.
It's good.
Considering I was here before she was. So this is a bunny stew poem that I put together in like 10 seconds because I've had an extremely busy week and totally spaced my other part. So this is bunny stew. Bunny stew tastes like chicken, or as Leanne says, pot roast. How do I know? Well, why do you think no one sees the Easter bunny? So now be good and eat your stew. There's only enough in the freezer for 1 more year.
Oh, and remember, I forgot to say, but these are your ballots, so pay attention when you like a poet to mark them.
And then reference sheet here for
If they wrote the only bunny stew. We'll see. We will see.
And this one is a really, really old poem, and it's called The Kiss. This beautiful night, I send you a lustful kiss. Yes, one kiss, full of light, a kiss that makes the moon shine bright upon a starry night. A kiss with a wish to fall upon your lips this beautiful night. And that's the best I have for a love poem, so.
Woo! Yeah. Give it all one more time for Rosie, our first poet to the mic. With her bunny poem and her fertility poem. Ben, hit me. Thanks. Alright. So I told you guys about a lot of things. One thing that's really awesome is that we have this Facebook page, we have this YouTube playlist, and we have this mailing list, and we have stuff all online, and we have our own mouths and phones. And so tell people about our event, because the more people who know, the more awesome it can be. And so one way is to use our online media by sending invites to the people you know, or putting little like, I'm going to the Kalispell Montana overnight today, you should all come, on your Facebook page or something. And then there's always phone calls and text messages on the day's show, word of mouth, all that kind of stuff. So go hard. This is all us. Also, we're probably going to be starting a slam. Slam is competitive performance poetry, and it's really exciting, and it's going to be probably monthly. And so just to let you know, your donations, the $3 to $5 donations at the door, they go to bringing in feature poets from all over the nation. They go to the prizes on our lovely themed events. They go to our writing workshop and hopefully saving money to start the slam and sending poets to all kinds of national competitions, and it'll be awesome. So, just so you know what your donations are going to, and without further ado, I'm going to bring up our second poet to the mic. Remember, this is what all the clapping practice is for. His name is Matt Lee. He is trying to find the meaning of life one 4-letter word at a time. It's like the blind leading the blind, but sometimes he catches that glimmer of light shining in his eyes. I need you guys to give it up right now for Matt Lee!
Nice ears. It's my brother, everyone.
Scary.
I know, right? 2 of us. I'm older. This is my happy, I don't even know. I'm going to fit this in the...
Eeny, meeny, miny,
I don't know. You guys figure it out, okay? Okay. Happy Easter. Happy Easter? Feast your eyes on this nappy tweaker designed fluffy chubby bunny suit. Slick smile, buck-toothed demeanor, trying to run me through the 12 steps it took to get from me to you. But it's so fluffy, funny, pink plush bunny. Did you just lay an egg? Hold on, let me go get some money. No running, hopping only, no Easter basket, mopping the floor slowly, hoping this diseaster casket has enough room to hold me. Diseaster? Prickly armor suit, that same black bunny Donnie Darko pursued. That's one Donnie Darko bunny suit reference. Blankly in the mirror, staring back at me, thinking of this nice weather. Meanwhile, backhandedly figuring out what hair suit to wear cute when the bets are on who double dares you to look silly, fluffy, dirty, crusty bunny, fur matted from all the pitter-patter, critter, crap, shadow word, record laps, handed to the best bunny suit man has ever demanded. The bunny. Thank you. I'm never taking these
Keep it going for Matt Lee! Bunny, I was kind of a rabbit stew.
Rabbit stew, bunny stew.
Yeah.
I think Easter.
Sure.
Overall Easter.
Yeah.
Give me overall Easter. Poem. I left the list on the table.
I like this intimate setting. I feel like nights. We are all nights.
It is intimate. I know. It's like a business meeting. What
Profits are down! Attention.
All right. I think I told you everything I'm supposed to tell you. Yeah, I did. Okay, so our next poet to the mic. Her name is Julie. She has decided for one day only that giving is synonymous with hopping. I think we can all agree. She is on theme right now, walking her way to the mic. Give it up right now for Julie Lang!
Did you get that cane from Rasa?
No, actually, it's an old one. It was my grandmother's, and
That's
it's
cool.
hung on my wall for years. And I figured since I need one, I might as well use it because it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna read. I hope it's kosher to read non-competition poems today.
What? Oh yeah, of course.
So I'm gonna read a couple of just spring-like poems, and then I do have one for you guys to vote on.
I think spring works.
Yeah. This first one, I'm not sure you'll think it's spring-like, but it was written about this time of year, one year. It's out of my book tracks. It's called Santorini. The cliffs of Santorini rise from the clear, bright blue-hued water of the sea, layering color upon color, dark to light, until the top section of earth is second only to the whitewashed walls of the houses perched upon it. That light, a top layer, runs back to the sea in crooked lines like water down a window pane or roots stretching to reach the source. These roots of earth, these crevices in the cliffs, never branch or intertwine. They plunge down the cliffs in nearly vertical lines, carving and then crooking back only when necessary, growing thinner and brighter as they cross the ever-darkening layers in hopes of returning to the sea. Thank you. workshop a few weeks ago. It's titled Spring. Through winter's chill, my cells hunger for warmth. Ultraviolet waves make me uncurl from the tense, forced breath brought on by sub-zero temperatures. I wait with growing impatience to push out of my dark hole, green and fresh and ready for another season of trying to come into full bloom against all odds, hoping my petals will glow with eye-catching colors before I see summer's high noon, brown and wilt in its glare, then die back, hoard my energy for another try at perfection. All right, this one I wrote for today, and for lack of a better title, it's called Rabbit Stew. I saunter to the kitchen door, tail saucily waving, reminding those lounging canines, who's boss? My sensitive ears pick up an electric whir, but I only smell a sharp aroma, onions and carrots sizzling as juicy chunks of tomato strike the hot pot's bottom. Then the mama human turns, exclaims, "Oh, look, he thought I was opening a can of tuna." Words meaningless, but the tone clear. I am being laughed at. I promptly sit and wash my ears. I knew that tin sounded different, but dog bowls might warrant a dinner-time raid if meat enhances that pot. I stalk across the cooling yard, the Black Panther of the family, king of the car hood, priest of purr. I know where to find dinner's bird. But as I watch swooping swallows, jumping juncos, cuddly chickadees, I recall scoldings for leaving feathers as my doormat offering. So I melt into the meadow's wooded edge. I am the sultan of stealth, waiting patiently for worthy prey. Ryegrass rustles, and there he is. Ears and tail and nose quivering as he munches slender green shoots. I ease onto my stomach, tail flicking to set my rhythm. He stills, sensing my powerful presence. I pounce. Oh yes, I am the mighty hunter dragging Peter Cottontail across freshly mown lawn by long brown ears. On cue, my faithful canines alert my humans who come running to witness my march of victory. I present my fear-frozen trophy, laying it at their feet, and too late sense anger in their cries. I am scooped up unceremoniously, heaved through the door, and locked in. Bewildered, I jump to the windowsill and keep solo vigil over the unmoving brown fur mound. As the sun drops, my quarry shifts, pulls onto his stiff haunches, wiggles his insult of a tail, and without even checking for me, hops into the trees. I lower my stately head to silky paws and twitch my long tail around me, disgusted. There will be no rabbit stew.